Good for you, good for the world,
For
good
sure.
for kids.
Good for love. Oh, what are we kissing? Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and many years ago during the holiday season, my wife and I were at a local mall with a few friends of ours. As we were window shopping, my wife wandered into a Godiva chocolate store. If you've never been in a Godiva store, they sell fancy fudge and chocolates and gifts and barks of all kinds. As we followed my wife into the store and started perusing, my wife made her way up to the counter where there was a worker and a customer standing. There was some peppermint bark out on the counter, so my wife took some to sample. She loved it and started chowing down and saying like, "Hey, you guys, come over here and try this peppermint bark." Then the customer at the counter said, "Ma'am, those aren't free samples. I just bought that peppermint bark." My wife had been chowing down on that guy's chocolate. So we all ran away. It was super fun. Now listen, if you've ever accidentally shoplifted during Christmas time at the mall, I'd love to hear about it. Down in the comments. Today on Cerealsly, we're celebrating for 3 different reasons. First, this is our 52nd episode, the last weekly episode in what we someday might call Season 1 of Cerealsly. Some of you know that I committed to making a weekly episode for 1 full year, and today's episode completes that commitment. Please tune in next week for a special episode talking about the future or the non-future of this channel. The second reason we're celebrating is because today I have the most wonderful guest that we have ever had on this channel, the person I love the most in the world, my wife, Erin. Erin is an amazing therapist here in Southern California, and she is funny and musical and thoughtful and interesting and an incredible mother and my best friend. Oh la la, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, before we go any farther, let me mention too, you may notice this is a different studio. The church that I usually film in fell apart. The roof fell down in the rain. Here's what that looked like. So they're going to be fixing it up for quite some time, and this is a loaner studio from a buddy of mine, so I'm really, really grateful to him. Well, I have been trying to get Erin to be on the show for a long time, and trying to figure out if there was a theme to go around it, and it's that time of year. So you can probably guess the third reason we have to celebrate is that this week is Valentine's Day. Our favorite day, the most romantic day in the
We are
world.
not really Valentine's Day people.
We know it exists, and sometimes I get around to getting flowers, which I try hard at, but they're just so expensive. And we haven't actually been able to afford them every year of our marriage. Oh, I got something special. Look, a romantic candle. Like we're on a date. Today, we're going to celebrate the Valentine's Day holiday together by eating 4 different love-themed cereals.
Ooh la la.
Maybe this will get us our little romantic juices flowing. All right, one by one. Let me show you what they are,
Okay.
and then we will go back through and actually try them and eat them. Okay?
Great.
First one is this.
Wow.
Fruit Loops Sweethearts.
Sweethearts. Like the actual sweethearts for
Yes, the
Valentine's
real
Day.
branding from Sweethearts. And it doesn't have, like, they don't print on them. In fact, they make a very specific point here just to say, it's just Fruit Loops. Classic Fruit Loops flavor.
Oh.
So yes, they're pressed into hearts, but that's about it. But they do have those kind of pastel colors. Just
I have to say, but I'm kind of sad that there's not marshmallow hearts.
already.
Because that looks like a marshmallow heart.
Ooh, they kind of tricked you into thinking there might be marshmallow hearts. All right, let me show you the next one. Chocolate strawberry Cheerios.
That's fancy and romantic.
I know this doesn't probably matter to a lot of people, but it looks like this is 2 distinct Cheerios flavors mixed, and I'm always up for that. I love it when cereals attempt this. Finally, we have the weirdest one of the bunch. Lovebird
This
cereals.
looks like my kind of cereal.
Lovebird cereal absolutely falls into that category of like, it is not a sugary sweet cereal, so it's not in the normal cereal aisle. It's like on the other side, having trouble even fitting in. I think with their granolas, it's weird. It starts weird because it's like a matte finish box.
I like it.
And do you notice anything about it? It is so light. It is like the lightest cereal I've ever picked up. I was actually wondering when I first got it if I got an empty box, but no, you can hear it rattling around in there. Their main selling point is that it's grain-free and instead has, how do you say this word? Cassava? Cassava flour.
Root. But
It's like a potato-ish, root-ish vegetable. I got the two most normal flavors. This one is honey, and I think that one is cinnamon. Well, now that we've seen them, what do you think? Will these inspire us to fall deeper in love with each other? Or will this start with a bang and then get kind of gross? No offense of the kind of cereals you like. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have different opinions about this. Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, I think I am ready. We've got our bowls, and I've got our spoons, and I've got my milk, and I've got my wife. Let's start with that Fruit Loop cereal. Do you want to open it? How do you open? It's always interesting to see how guests open cereal boxes.
For some reason, I feel like I have to turn it over. Why is that?
Because your fingers have to go in there.
Oh,
that's right.
That's why. Okay, I get it. Wow.
There's no right way.
This is the big one.
You open in the middle of the bag too. There are several people that we've had on the show that have opened their bags in the middle.
Is that not the way to do it?
I do it on the edge. I do it like on the pouring spout part. All right, ready for a bowl?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, they look good.
Ooh.
They look very colorful and fun. You know, one thing we lose by not having our old studios, I haven't set up the overhead camera yet. So take a look. They look nice. They look like hearts. All right, should we go just for eating it without milk? Let's just try it dry. Again, I guarantee you it tastes just like Fruit Loops. It says it does. Let's go. Let's try it.
I like it. It's like Fruit Loops.
It's like if you like Fruit Loops, you will like this.
Look at how inconsistent they are.
That is a huge puff. They must have had the dial up too high about how it extrudes. All right, let's do some milk. May I?
Yeah.
You like a lot of milk or a little bit of milk?
A little bit of milk.
Just a little bit of milk. Fruit Loops Sweethearts in milk. Here we go. I don't know if these inspire love, but they are totally fine. All right, well, what do you give it score-wise?
I don't know. 3.
3. All right, we'll put that one aside. Let's get to something a little more exciting, I think. Now let's try the chocolate strawberry Cheerios ones. So I go like this on the end.
Interesting. Keeping the magic alive after 22 years.
Still learning about each other. All right, let's pour these out.
Oh.
Well, there is a definite distinction between the strawberry ones
shiny.
and the chocolatey ones. I want to dig out. I know I'm using my fingers, and some will think that's gross, but I want to try the strawberry versus the chocolate. So let's try the strawberry first. Yummy.
Yeah, it's like very Cheerio-y taste with like a little bit of strawberry at the end.
I think that's good. Sometimes they're overwhelmed and you taste the flavor the most. This you taste Cheerio.
For sure.
That's surprising to me. All right, let's try the chocolate then. Can you pick a couple of those out? All right, here we go. Wow, this is the most distinct between the two flavors that I've had in cereals for a long time.
Wow.
All right, milk time?
Milk time. Oh, my spoon.
Yeah, we have to reuse spoons. Some people think that's gross too. I don't mind.
Pretty low maintenance.
I've had several people be like, you need more spoons. And I've said, great, send me some more spoons. Guess what? They've never sent me more spoons.
No spoons. It's on you guys.
All right, let's try this chocolate strawberry Cheerios and milk. Let's go. Here we go. I like them less mixed.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the strawberry Cheerios part. Chocolate, not as much. Now that they're mixed, I don't like it as much.
Here, I'm trying to get just a strawberry spoon.
Okay. Was that good? Was that
yeah,
good?
I like that.
Well, I like this totally okay. I'm not grossed out, but of all the Cheerios in the world, this would be low on my list for ones to try. Even at Valentine's Day, if I didn't have my beautiful bride here, I probably wouldn't be eating it.
Why are they not heart-shaped? We have seen heart-shaped Cheerios.
Wow.
For the heart.
Yeah,
attack
heart healthy. Yeah.
Heart healthy.
The don't have a heart attack one.
Don't have a heart attack one.
That was a phenomenal connection. You're totally right. It already exists somewhere in their factory. They've already got the little extrusion die. Yeah.
Give me a call, General Mills.
If they call you before they call me, I'll be pretty upset.
That would be awesome.
But call my wife. She deserves it.
And I have to say, actually, this is the thing. I don't know if you've ever brought this up on the show before.
What is it?
But I grew up in a house where we did not eat sugary cereals. So for a treat, we would have cereals like, I don't know, bran flakes that we would just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on. And so normal Cheerios, I like putting a little sprinkle of sugar on, but this does it for me.
Oh, you like that? It's
so I like,
sugar
yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
I was like, why is this like yummy for me?
Yeah, it's tickling something in your nostalgia. Wow, that's great. All right, well, I'm excited to get to the Lovebird cereal, which is next.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be new and unique. We got two of them here. Which one should we try? Honey or cinnamon first?
Let's try honey first.
Honey first.
As a fan of healthier cereals that are grain-free and made out of random stuff like that, I'm excited about this. Although...
Sorry I'm struggling so much. This is the worst bag I've ever opened. And you know I am very strong.
You've got some muscles.
Oh! Well, surprise,
Oh,
they look like Cheerios. I had no idea what shape they were going to be, and they are Cheerios shape. I don't know. Not a great start.
Oh, wow. They're like stuck together.
Stuck together for sure. What if they were just, this company buys Cheerios? No, because they're not. They're not made
I
of
was going to
oats.
say, for a grain-free cereal, this looks like a grain-full cereal.
This looks like an absolutely normal cereal that you would serve your family and it would be fine. Now, let's give it a taste and see if it survives that sort of challenge.
Tastes like honey.
It tastes like real honey.
It really does.
This is the first time I've had I know this is the wrong word, but like an exotic flour that I'd never had before and not been surprised or annoyed by it. It tastes pretty good for a cereal grain, but I think I could get used to this.
Rise and fly, it says.
Rise and fly.
Rise and fly. Yeah, I like it.
It says right on it, it has real honey. So...
And 20% of the profit is given to fight childhood cancer.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Good for you, good for the world,
For sure.
for kids.
Good for love. Oh, what are we kissing?
Well, thank you for doing it first for me. How chivalrous.
I have been trying to be polite. I have missed that boat in the past with some of my other guests. But you're the most important guest I could have, so I want to be polite. All right, let's try Lovebird cereal honey with milk. Here we go.
Very crunchy.
It got crunchier in milk. Are you okay?
It's so crunchy.
It was not this crunchy 10 seconds ago when we ate it.
The milk cooled it and like made the honey more crunchy. I don't know.
Compact, more armor. I've never had this experience where it gets this much crunchier. I would say 5 to 10 times crunchier in milk. Hey, I forgot to mention a very important detail. Each of these boxes was like $10. I actually got one on a 2-for-1 coupon. That's why I also got the cinnamon one. I was like, they didn't even put a shiny coating on the box. Why is this stuff $10? Well, I would give this a 3 as well. I was really surprised at how good this was. Yeah. Ooh, did we even rate the chocolate strawberry? I would give that a 2.
I think I'm going to give it like a 4.
All right, let's get to that last one, the last of these Lovebird ones, and see if that brings us anything. So
I think the cinnamon is going to be real good.
Okay, I'm trying to be wiser about... Oh, I kind of hulked out on that first one because you were here. Ooh, what an interesting color.
Oh my gosh, I have an ultra cinnamon one in here.
It is a very dark cinnamon. Probably because it's legitimate cinnamon sprinkled onto these.
Smells great.
All right, let's try this dry. Ready?
I don't like the texture as much.
Oh, really?
Well, but that was a very light, so now I'm going to go for this ultra cinnamony clump.
Okay.
I like that better. I do like the cinnamon flavor is nice.
By the way, I'm trying to be polite, but you can totally pour your own milk. Is that okay that I'm doing this? I feel badly now.
Thank you for recognizing my
Yeah.
milk independence.
You are your own person.
I am an independent woman. All right, here we go.
All right, let's try Lovebird cinnamon in milk.
Rise and fly.
Well, definitely do it again where it got harder, it got crunchier. The cinnamon one is much less sweet, but that makes it so that the salt that they use, I think they say Himalayan salt, really sticks out. Really, it becomes more salty in my mouth. What do you think?
So versatile. I've got a lamp made out of that stuff.
You've got lamps. They're putting it in cereals. What can't it do?
I don't know. I'm not as big of a fan of this one. What did we say for the honey one? Was a 3?
I gave it a 3. Is that what you gave it? Okay.
So? Or no, I don't know if I did give anything because I just went back to the regular.
Well, what do you think of the honey one? Now that you've had both, how would you rate the two?
I would say honey one, 3.5.
Okay.
I would give this, like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, so that's 1 and...
Like 1.5.
Yeah, you wouldn't have it ever again. Look, we ate 4... When's the last time you tried 4 bowls of cereal? Different cereals.
Well, since I'm your wife, it's probably more recent than for most other people. But yes, it's been a while.
This has been so romantic. Let's head over to the conclusion. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked. We ate. We kind of went on a date.
Ooh, that's probably the biggest Valentine's date we're going to get this year.
Well, and now it's enough. Remember, we gave all of these cereals low for me, but high for you. 2 and 4 for you.
Yep.
3s across the board, totally normal for this, right?
Yes.
And then honey.
Honey was a 3 for me.
Honey 3. And cinnamon,
1.5.
low for you. I think cinnamon was totally fine for me. If you want to try today's cereals for yourselves, they're out there right now just in time for the big holiday. Don't forget, though, these are quite a bit more expensive. So go for the honey one, I think, is what we've decided. But listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode.
It's Valentine's Day.
Like, what is
and
happening?
I haven't done that yet, so I feel like I should have.
Until then, do you know the phrase?
Bye-bye.
No.
Oh, wait. Never be soggy.
Yeah. Until then,
Never be soggy, friends.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.